What's up, guys? This is Jason. Man, it's been a crazy week. Everybody knows assassination of Charlie Kirk and what that's been doing to everybody as far as people feeling one way or another about it. Um, it's it was horrible. Unfortunately, I saw the video. I wish I hadn't, but I did. Um, it's not something you unsee, and then, but the two separate viewpoints that people are having the extremes of the glee, the celebration, the glad that somebody got murdered, the husband, the father who's no longer there for the family. It's insane. So what I've been seeing mostly shared from that side is memes, chopped up videos of the man talking, grabbing a little snippet of what he was actually saying out of context. Yeah, everything sounds horrible out of context. But if you listen to what the man actually said and his views, understand that y'all might not like his point of view or his political view or his religious view, Christian, conservative, but in his mind and his path to get there, what he thought about it, he thought all this through, and this is how he feels. He doesn't deserve to get shot for it. Um, but unfortunately, there's people out there that think that way. Not the people celebrating. I'm talking about other leftist liberal influencers. Destiny being the most recent one that I saw, that thought it's great that a conservative was shot for the way they thought, and anybody else that voted for Trump or anybody like Trump or has views that agree with anything that Trump or his ilk agree with should be shot. The right should be fearing, gathering, having their own viewpoint, and they should fear death, because that's what should happen to them, which is asinine, but that's the way some people think. So how do you live with that type of person? How do you go across the aisle? What they say, the bipartisanship. How do you do that? I don't know. I don't know how you can. So I don't know what the solution is to that. My only thing that I see that we may be able to, and it's what Charlie thought of, what he preached was to communicate. And unfortunately, a lot of the information that people are getting is wrong. Not wrong, but just skewed. It's a media bias narrative, obviously, and I hate the talking points of all of it. Yes, it's a bias. You need to stop getting your information on these short, tiny clips and these memes and these headlines, because they're wrong. They're trying to make you feel a certain way. And both sides do it. I'm not stupid. I understand both sides do that thing. The right's going to view it a certain way, that the whatever. I get it. But being racist, being a Nazi, being homophobic, if you've watched any of his actual videos and him talking to these people that are having these problems, and he honestly trying to understand them and communicate with them, and giving people advice to actually ask for it, and sincere, loving, compassionate advice, you wouldn't think that way. So stop getting all your information from memes, from headlines, from chopped up videos of people trying to make you feel a certain way, and actually search out that information. I understand people don't have time, but it's worth it to actually know. Don't wrap your worldview around these tiny tidbits of information. You need to know what is actually going on. Recent one that got me was numerous. I've been posting and sharing all of this as much as I can, with a little break on the weekend because I needed to reset, watch a little football, serve a little barbecue, but it needed to be done. Was an article about Trump and the title was, when asked about turning down the rhetoric, dropping the temperature on this political rhetoric and violence, Trump said he could care less. That was the headline. What was actually said, and the quote in the video, in the article, if you read it and watched the question being asked to him regarding this, he said, I may be in trouble for saying what I'm about to say, but I could care less. And then he went on to answer the question. But he can care less about being in trouble for what he was about to say, not care less about the actual issue. It clicks, algorithms, all this. It's ridiculous, man. It's what's wrong with a lot of it. But people need to be willing, I guess, to actually research a little more, look into things a little more. Maybe that's something, because it's something I've been bothered with for a very long time. I watch a lot of stuff. I watch a lot of podcasts, left wing, right wing. I want to know. I want to try to understand. I want to try to grasp the ideas and the concepts of the other side and try to figure out why they think differently than me and what I can do to maybe understand it. And it's a struggle sometimes, and it's hard to listen to, but I think it's something you need to listen to, try to understand these things. So anyway, you might be seeing some more videos about this, maybe some that maybe edited a little more, not edited, that's the wrong word, but maybe a little more actual information we might put on here showing the differences of what the headline says and what this is, or what clip was taken out and what it has actually meant context-wise. Context and words matter. And maybe that's what we do. Maybe I'll make something, make a channel, make a page, make a TikTok. I don't know. I might. I'm thinking about it. I might do it. Anyway, guys, I guess that's my message for today. I'm hoping everybody's doing okay. Hoping everybody's recovering. And that's it, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.